Hey guys, BrickQueen here with the new Lego Batman Rescue from Ra's al Ghul set. It is set number 76056 and it has 257 pieces, 4 minifigures, and it cost about $30, which I think is a pretty good price for this one. And I cannot wait to get this open and review it, but first, let's build it. And now for the main event, the review. So basically, this is everything that you get in the set. We have a little Lazarus Pit down here, which is nothing too fancy. We do have some nice clear pieces in the bottom of it, and this piece has a sticker on it, that one right there, which it just kind of flips back and forth. That's all that piece does. But I think the Lazarus Pit is cool just because of what it is. For those of you who may not know, may not be familiar with the Lazarus Pit in Batman, this is something that Ra's al Ghul likes to use quite a bit because it has restorative powers. It can make you younger, it can heal you, so it's pretty handy if you get hurt or if you're like Ra's al Ghul and you're starting to get old. You can just go into the Lazarus Pit and kind of just get a refresh. So that's kind of cool. Just the idea of having it is cool. It's cooler than actually having it is just the idea. But anyway, speaking of Ra's al Ghul, here he is. This is the first time we've gotten him in Lego minifigure form. And here is Ra's al Ghul, which I think is a really cool character. He does have a double-sided face, which is always awesome. And he's got the little white streak in the side of his hair. A little bit of back printing, not much, but he does have a really cool cape. I made a custom Ra's al Ghul a long time ago, and mine looked a little different than this. So if you guys are interested in seeing my custom version, let me know. I'll try to remember to post the link to it below. If not, you can ask me for it and I'll post it then. And we'll let him just go ahead and hang out right here in the Lazarus Pit while we take a look at the rest of the set. And just kind of set him back here. Let him kind of relax back there. We also have a new, not a Batmobile, it's kind of like a Bat Buggy, because it's kind of like Batman's Dune Buggy. So, I mean, it's just kind of a funny name, Bat Buggy. But anyway, I do think it's kind of cool. We do have some stud shooters on the front there, right next to the bat symbol. And the bat symbol is a sticker, which is not too bad. I think there was 6 stickers total in this set. It's really not too bad. But of course, you guys know how these stud shooters work. You just basically push down on the back here, and you can try and fire them like that. And they do come with extra studs. So if you do lose the first 2, you get 2 extra, and you can reload like that and try again if you want to. And also on the Batmobile, I showed you the sticker right here. There's 2 other stickers, one on each side. It's kind of like, it kind of looks like Batman racing stripes in a way, but I think it's cool. It adds a nice little touch to it. And if you want to take Batman out, all you have to do is lift each side of this up like that. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It is a small little vehicle. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, but for this only being a $30 set, that's really not too bad. And also on the back, you have the little clips to hold the Batarang and also his sword right there, so that's kind of cool. And then let's go ahead and take a look at this awesome new Batman here. And this is Desert Batman. It's kind of a different kind of color for Batman. He's usually basically black, blue, or gray. So it's kind of a different one, which I think is kind of cool. He does have a double-sided face. He's got some nice back printing, and of course we have our typical Batman cape. I mean, that's not usually going to change, but I think it's kind of a cool version of Batman. I don't know, we have like 35 or so different versions of him now. And there's also kind of like a feature involving the Batmobile with the set itself. You kind of hold the bottom of this, and basically this whole section is designed to come off really easily, so that you can kind of have Batman just kind of bust through here like that. So it's kind of a cool little feature that they added, just a, you know, being able to bust the setup like that. I think it's cool, so that Batman can kind of break in and try to save Robin, who's in the jail right here, which we'll take a look at in just a second. But first, we have Talia al Ghul standing right here. So this is Talia al Ghul, Ra's al Ghul's daughter, of course. I love the printing on her. The torso and the legs both, I think, could be really useful in creating some customs, is what I was thinking. She also has a nice double-sided face, which you could use, which I don't think the face is anything new. It's kind of their standard female face that they use a lot. But other than that, I still think this is a really cool figure, and it's nice to finally get her as a minifigure. And there is a really cool sticker on the set right here in the middle, right next to the jail Robin's in. We have a nice little sticker that kind of shows you what the Lazarus Pit does. Shows like an older man going in with a cane, and then he comes out young and strong, which is, I think, kind of cool that it's describing it there. But another thing that's really awesome, and this is all one big long sticker, but up here at the top, it's got a little heart that says B plus T, and for those of you who may not know, that is supposed to be Batman plus Talia, because at one point in the comics, Batman and Talia al Ghul actually get together, and they have a child, which is Damian Wayne, who becomes Robin. So kind of cool little backstory, just throwing that out there for you guys who may not know. But here's the rest of the set. We do have this little feature right here, so you can actually kind of free Robin from his cage. You just push this, and it pops the front off. And you kind of hold it this way, and you can see it happen. When you push this in, you can see it just kind of pushes that out. So then you can just easily pop that off. And if I wasn't holding it at a weird angle, it would have just fallen off. But anyway, we do have Robin hanging out inside here. And here is our Robin minifigure. He has a really cool printed torso. He also comes with these short legs, little green hands, which is kind of cool. And I love this cape that he's got, because it's a short cape, but it has like the little jagged edge at the bottom. So it's kind of a unique looking one, which I think is cool. And it's got some nice back printing on there too. And he does have a double-sided face, which is always nice for stop motion purposes. And there's also a little black scorpion down here, and we have the nice steps here. But the steps can be very dangerous if you, well, here it should be going this way, and then you can hit this and basically chop the head off of anyone who walks down the steps. So kind of dangerous. But anyway, that is basically the whole set. We do have, you know, the 4 figures I showed you, which I think is kind of cool. All 4 are pretty good looking figures, and we do have our little Lazarus Pit where Ra's al Ghul has been hanging out this whole time. But anyway, I think it's a pretty awesome set, and for only $30, definitely worth it. But let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below, and I will see you guys later.